Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? Hi, Katie. How hangs it? I don't know why Stream Elements is here. Hi, Mandy. Yeah, I don't know why Stream Elements is here. I did not add Stream Elements, so I will just ban it, and then I'll deal with that later. Surely banning Stream Elements is like a solid temporary solution, right? I unbanned Stream Elements, they are innocent. If Stream Elements starts posting random messages in chat, I will reban it and then figure out why it's here at the end of the stream. Because it cannot just be invading my personal space like that and expecting to get away with it. I wonder what killer we're playing exclusively today. I wonder what killer we'll be playing exclusively for the rest of time. I would be really surprised if you can ever get me off this killer. This killer is an addiction. Why does the menu seem so much louder than normal? I swear it's so noisy now. I barely hear it. Hey, well that's something at least. As I tapped out to make sure that my game audio is actually working, but yes it is, so. Just means it's louder for me than it is for stream, which is fine. I hope we're not about to have, like, an extensively long queue. Yo, what's up, Leo? Yeah. This is the stream where we complain about how long the queues are. Oh, never mind. This is the stream where we complain about how good the queues are. What time is it in Canada? It is currently 4 PM. 6 minutes past 4. Complained. GG, exactly. Just gotta complain about it and then it's like, yep. There you go. I'm not queuing Blood Moon anymore. I think maybe unqueuing Blood Moon makes the queues longer, but man, I don't want to play Blood Moon anymore. I played Blood Moon for like 3 weeks straight. Just release an AK-47 for Survivors as a perk. That would make people play Survivor, to be fair. If you could gun down the Skull Merchant, people would probably play more Survivor, yeah. Not the Scully Slender. Do you guys think if Survivors had guns, we would push a stealth killer meta? And then you could sneak up on people with guns? Maybe that's genius, actually. April Fool's next year, that's a good idea. Isn't Chaos Shuffle this week? Is that a thing? Are we getting Chaos Shuffle this week? Or am I making this up? Yeah, killer doesn't get more than 3 hook stages by endgame. The killer can be moried. Is it Sunday already? That's crazy. But actually, I'm so glad my groceries are here. I get to avoid hands. Jesus Christ. That's hate right there. That is pure raw hate. That's crazy, actually. Okay, you get to bleed out for a while. I was too close to the pallet. Oh wow, guys. Average Kaneki game. So I've already still got to be bled out. I can fix this game. Oh wait, he's cheating. No way, this guy's installing hacks to go next faster. Is that the craziest thing of all time? This guy deadass has hacks to go next. Or is he not going next? I don't even know at this point. This is where we need Mandy to get out of the forest. Just join stream to see someone killing themselves with hacks. Send me the profile space. I think it's only the Dwight. I will get you that profile after the game. That is high-key hilarious. That's the true grind set. Bro's fucking cheating to get out of a DVD game faster. Except he's also kind of locked himself in the game. So it hasn't really worked. I can't tell if his bleed out timer is still going. I think he's stuck. Do you think it's just the animation, or has he actually stun locked himself into that state? I have no idea, honestly. I have never seen that before. What happened, Katie? You just got so calmed? What did you do? This tile is so weird. It's this random cross. I go talk shit about hens and pick up my groceries. Yeah. I just sprained my wrist tossing up a roll of toilet paper, and how do you even do that? How do you sprain your wrist by doing that? That is crazy. I will never talk shit again. I hope your wrist is okay. Wait, actually we can't abandon. The Dwight does not count as being downed. I'm good, do you have a hacker? Yeah, we do. Oh, now we can abandon. So it was the Dwight. This guy, he has 100 points. This is an exploit, question mark. He died, but is not dead. and is also kind of the entity? As inspirational. I think that counts as a tech. Bro, if that guy actually... I would have actually lost my shit if that guy did that just to get out of the game faster. That would have been so based. Bro just turned himself into the entity to leave the game. I actually would have lost it. Was that guy trying to like stun lock me by making me pick him up? But because I thought he was just trying to go next, I didn't pick him up and I was trying to bleed him out. Is that what happened there? Did my slugging instincts outplay me getting stun locked by a cheater? I don't even know at this point. Okay, so what have you done now? I just broke my refrigerator door. Bro, do not shit talk heads. Today we learned. The April 2025 incident. Bro saw another ghoul and said, nah, bro. I'm summoning the entity real quick. That is high key based. Chat, are Blood Moon queues quicker? Should I be queuing Blood Moon instead of normals? That's the most hilarious cheater I've seen. Bro just loaded into the game and chose to die. Bro, I literally never get cheaters, by the way. Like, everyone talks about how there's like such a big cheater insurgence in this game. I have had maybe 5 cheaters since I started playing this game when it released. You play once a week? I play more than once a week. Especially back in the day, I used to play a lot more. I think it's worse on EU. I mean, I also used to play EU for the most part. Most of my hours in this game are in EU. The more I think about it, the more I realize I probably played against you at one point, Hens, and we probably hated each other. Really? No way. Like, no, I'm just thinking about it, because, like, I'm a hater. Bro, I used to be so toxic in this game, and so did you. "2016 me shamelessly abused every single infinite in the game. I was #1 Autohaven bus abuser. I didn't know you in Toxic era? Yeah, no. I reformed. I had reformed by like 2019. But 2016, 2017 me, bro, I was running around in Bully Squad Swift, saboing everything. I used to run every single infinite in the game on release. I did not abuse instablinds. I was not an instablind player. I thought that shit was lame as hell. I had reformed by that point. If someone I knew wasn't toxic at DBD at some point they came to Lifetime, I'd be surprised. It's part of the complete DBD experience. That's fair. Yeah, everyone's been kind of toxic at one point in DBD, huh? I was one of the near players who brought a flashlight, got insta-downed and DC'd. Like, everyone goes through their low phase of DBD. What the fuck? There's a fence there. Do you guys think this world would be a happier place if fences were in, like, a concept that was no longer existing? Honestly, this killer is so strong that that main window is not even that bad. You just straight up cannot loop it against this killer. I did not mean to hit her. I remember playing the DVD 2019 version and my first game song brought me to Handfield and abused a double window. Okay. Low key, I did that so badly, but it's fine. BAM was a thing in 2019. BAM came out in June 2018. So your timeline is wrong. OG DVD would be so cool as a limited time mode. I would love it. Although, I left my phone in the refrigerator. When was 1.9? I have no idea when 1.9 was. Bro, unironically, I'll BRB before my... okay, Katie is on a villain arc today. Something is going wrong on with Katie, and I don't know what it is. Also, the game just started lagging like fuck. Yeah, this game, I love the old version of this game, don't get me wrong. Like, do I love it more than the current version of the game? Hell no. But oh my god, this game used to fucking suck. Every time I open a stream, I see the colorblind settings. I kind of can't always want to try it. It's so good, bro. Blue ghoul. If your ghoul is not blue, blue it up. There is no reason not to juice up your ghoul. May 2019, I believe. Only chapter. Only chapter was December 2019. Okay, this guy's wiggling. I wanted to carry him to a pain nest before he dies, but the smell of raw chicken is so yummy. Why does it have to be bad for you? First match was Rancid Avatar versus Freddy. My first match of DBD was against a Wraith on, I think it was also Rancid Avatar, back in, it was on release day of the game. And my ass saw him uncloaking and I thought it was like some map event, like a scarecrow jump scare. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then he grabbed me off a gen and I was like, oh shit, that's the killer. That was how my first match of DBD went. Oh my god. I'll just die up for rage. I need to watch Chucky today. Hens, when are you doing the FNAF marathon? Leo has done his, now you're slacking. $18-hour stream playing every FNAF game? You don't need 18 hours to play, like... At least the classics, you do not need 18 hours. Like, all you really need to get, like, the true experience of the FNAF franchise is 1 through 6. I miss Leo's. Yeah, Leo, 1 through 4. Do 1 through 6. Yeah, 1 to 4, Sister Location, and Pizzeria Sim. Those are the 6 you should do. Those sort of like wrap up the original Springtrap story. My editor is a die-hard FNAF fan. Your editor is based. FNAF 2 is the best gameplay-wise. Sister Location is my favorite video game of all time. Fuck. I know that's like a crazy take to say Sister Location is my favorite game of all time. But it is. I just played the first 3 games. You're severely missing out by not playing 4, 5, and 6. Ah, shit. Can't grab the ceiling there. I was just like poor and said why when the Nightmare OC started releasing. You only played the first 2 nights of each game? Bro didn't even, like, experience half of FNAF 2. Okay, this guy just got saved and stealthed. Oh, like the guy who saved stealth. I hate people who do that. Ugh, why is there a fence there? My favorite FNAF game is Sister Location. Because it is cool. And gameplay-wise, FNAF 2 is absolutely peak. FNAF 6 is also very good. FNAF 6 is very, very, very good. I dislike FNAF 4 for the same reason I dislike characters like Seraphine from League. That's a very strange comparison to make, I'm not gonna lie. That is one of the comparisons ever. Bro, these guys just gaming or something? Oh my god. There's a young Jin in this game who has done absolute air the whole game. Okay. This guy's about to get face camped, by the way. Alright, chat. No one pretend you didn't see what I just did. Just pretend you didn't see what I just did. Pretend you didn't see it. Pretend you didn't see it. Crazy abuse? No, you, look away. Look away. It's a tech, I promise. If you claim to have seen that, you're lying. That's all I'm saying. This will be the first VOD in a while that Pandem does not upload to YouTube. Look, man, what if the devs need a clip of it? So that they... That guy spawned on news. What if they need a clip to upload to YouTube? You know? What's the settings for Blue Kaneki? You go to accessibility and you turn this to red-green. Killer still needs nerfs, GG. I don't know, I kind of feel like... Low-key, if your whole gameplay is to stealth the whole game, take one chase, make a very clear and obvious misplay in your one chase you had, it kind of shows that you're not learning the killer. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Toxic Killer, GG, easy, good luck next match. Omega lol moment. Minor spelling error. Give Kaneki a 4th leap. Someone ban that guy. And one-shots on grabs. Look, all I'm saying is, claiming the killer is OP is fine, but... Ban Leo. Claiming the killer needs nerfs is fine, but when you're playing like that Yeonjin, who probably plays not to take chase ever, because she was just giga stealthing. I forgot to turn my music on. Because she was just giga stealthing on edge map the whole game, and she had one chase that lasted 5 seconds. I think it is safe to say that people like that need to change their playstyle and understand how to play chase better. I wonder how many killers that person thinks needs a nerf. Like, does she think Bubba needs a nerf when she gets found hiding edge map and he just one-shots her? He has 4 steps to walk before he goes on a cooldown. Mandy, do you need a clip of bugs? Because I accidentally triggered a bug in that game. And, like, my mouse slipped. And it made me do something really wild. And I'm wondering if you need clips. Mandy, he's hard abusing. Accident. No, it was an accident, man. It was an accident. I'll go back and I'll clip that later, and we'll pretend that it was for science purposes, and that sometimes accidents happen and it leads to finding crazy bugs. Huntress needs buffing, 5 over moves and all hatches ultra and clip through objects. To be fair, sometimes it feels like Huntress already has that. I should spend points, huh? You actually get a... I did not mean to click the thing I wanted to... Oh, I got the coffee. We need Huntress to have trickster shot rate. Do you guys remember old Tinkerer? Is this Sonic music? This is not Sonic music, no. You guys remember old Tinkerer when it made add-ons better? That was a crazy perk, actually. That was such like a unique perk concept. No Sonic music. Tinkerer made add-ons better? Yeah. Tinkerer used to make add-ons that affected your power's charge time 15% more effective. It was kind of unique. Also, hence, if since you're talking about playing like old DVD builds, I would highly recommend, Tinkerer being the Billy Pug, yeah. I would highly recommend if you ever want a fun video idea, go to like Release Hag or Release Doctor, and there is a free video for you on the weakest killers in DBD's history. I swear, bro, the day Hag released and the day Doctor released, they were so unfathomably shit. Like, actually so hilariously bad. Current Skull Merchant looks like an A-tier killer in comparison. I don't know if you can actually do that. Release Doctor was certainly one of the killers of all time. For anyone who doesn't know what Release Doctor was like, his shock did not have... He was pretty... Yeah, but Hans, you don't understand. His shocks did not disable. Like, pallet drops and stuff. No, he wasn't even Supreme Face Camper. He could not... I mean, I guess he could grab hooks, yeah. But he couldn't shock pallets to prevent you from dropping them. If you were in Madness 3, you could still just do gens. His power literally did nothing except make you scream. That was it. That was his whole power. Smart. And release Hag. Her teleport range was 32 meters. Literally, you could only teleport if the trap was triggered within 32 meters of you. And you could not move for 1.5 seconds after triggering a trap. Like after teleport, not after teleporting. You had to teleport and then wait 1.5 seconds before you could do anything. So it was just giga useless. Okay. Imagine if she drops that. Dude, I want Release Freddy back unironically. I didn't even think Release Freddy was that weak. Release Freddy was like a victim of circumstances so hard. Back when like pallet vacuums existed and like self-care, you could just use it every chase and shit like that. Like everyone had self-care. Wow, I'm smart for blocking that. In current day DBD, old Freddy would probably be like a B-tier killer. I'm not even joking. Oh shit. Dude, I still hate the buffer on flashlights, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, bro. You low-key gotta learn the timing. That's just yes. Okay, I suppose she's Spanish. Maybe she's sprint burst. Old Freddy Buzzer with just a gun. W. This guy's not bad. Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, it doesn't matter, she can't get anyway. We actually could be in trouble this game. Mickey Mouse. I don't think faking that was a good idea on her part, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, okay. I didn't turn far enough. If I turned a bit far, if I turned less far, that would actually have been a down. I don't think Claude makes anything here. That should be a hit. Okay, that kind of throwing. I feel bad playing Kaneki against the survivors. Yeah. I still think this is a top 2 killer in the game. Okay, bro. Good dad hard, good dad hard. Will Michaela go for this? That's not my rage. Eh. I will commit Claude here. Fucking hell, I'm so bad at this game. Honestly, maybe this is a mind game, because now I break this. Okay, well, she just died for fun. Okay. She does that, and then she DCs. Yo, Noir! How's it hanging, big man? Thanks for the Raiderino. Hope you are doing great. Duke incoming? How's it hanging, Noir? I saw you were playing horror games. That window block was amazing. Thank you. I've been hard addicted to this killer since day one. This guy's still slugged. Oops. Guys, before you follow Pandem, I'll let you know he thinks Blight is worse than Kaneki. I think I'm fairly right in saying that. I don't think that's a bad take. Bro sold you out. I mean, oh, for fuck's sake. Look, man. Kaneki does things that Blight doesn't do. I followed though. Thank you, Spockery. Thank you, Spockery. Hans is just a horrible friend. I agree with your hot take. Thank you. Maybe Hans is just wrong. Maybe that's the actual secret here. That's objectively true. I mean, yeah. You are a pretty terrible friend. That's just okay. Hans, are you aware that Tofu has been wanting to streak with you for like 5 weeks and you keep not responding to his messages? Are you aware of that? Okay. That's not true. I asked last week. Okay. Okay, we have like a gaslighting war going on here. Anyways, Noah, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Hope everybody is having a great day. Oh shit, I actually don't hold. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Caught. Caught in the act. Wait, you aren't lying? I mean, it wasn't me who would be lying. It's Tofu who said it. It's Tofu who would be lying. Oh my god, bro. There's no way. I just don't have my life under control, it's different. Bro plays DBD like 16 hours a day and claims he's too busy in life for friends. That's what we're looking at here. Chat, is being Kaneki addicted a bad thing? I deadass have not touched a single killer since he came out. And I don't know if I'm gonna be touching another killer for a little while. Like, I might actually be playing only Kaneki until the next killer releases. Like, obviously I'm gonna try every new killer that comes out. Yeah, I finally caught up on my blood point spending. Stop touching the killers, man. Do they give consent? Some of them probably would. I think some of them are kind of chill with it. Look, Clown. Do you think that motherfucker cares? Where is Clown? Bro, Clown is so old. There he is. I think this guy cares if you touch him. He would consent. There's where we jump scare Katie. Katie comes back from cooking her chicken or whatever, and then she's like, why the fuck are you on Clown? That's like the exact kind of timing that would get me caught. I just realized Matt is running around with 89k Oryx cells. We don't talk about that one. It's a bug. It's 8.9k cells, you know? It's actually still a lot, but... Is it bad that I used to main Clown years ago? Probably. I have 89k cells now because you get them for free as a consultant. Consultants get free Oryx cells every time a chapter or a mid-chapter releases. I am starting my Oryx cell collection. Look, one day, when they release like the $500 skin, I'll be ready for it. I wonder if the Dwight is still entity tacking. I've never seen that cheat before, I can't lie. For the first game of the day, seeing that guy cheating like that is wild, because I have never seen a cheat like that. And how's it be ready to buy it for the 1 million Eerie Shards? Bro, 1 million Eerie Shards? If they ever release a 1 million Eerie Shard skin, I will actually cry if I can't buy it with shards, with cells. I don't have Eerie Shards, man. I spend them on blood points for fun. I need to keep 1 mil area shards and 50k orc cells at all times. For bad times. Do I hit this? I can get rage off it, that's good enough. When the inflation of area shards hits. Hello. Why the screen blue? If you change your colorblind settings to Protonopia, Kaneki turns blue instead of red. It's kind of metal as fuck. Oh my god, this guy just legged it, huh? Is that a kidnap? Oh my god, that's the craziest kidnap of all time. That's a fucking crazy kidnap. Low-key clean with it. Oh, he didn't drop it. He's smart. He's a smart man. Imagine not blue maxing your Kaneki. Exactly. If your Kaneki's not blue, what are you doing with him? Papa's charm base. I use the exact same 3 charms on every killer. The consultant charm, the Papa's charm, and the pride charm. Not even every killer, every character. Every single character in the game I use those exact 3 charms on. I kind of wanted rage, but perfect. I wanted rage, but I didn't want to give her distance. I don't want to give him enough space to unhook. All I'm saying is, chat, I cannot do the things that I'm doing this game on blind. And I do that immediately. Doo-doo. I'm about to do a kick a gen for points, bro. Wait, who's here? Ish. Wait, they went this way. Ish. I have no idea where they are. Doo-doo. This game is quite comfortably over. Bedtime was for me was an hour ago. Good night, Spockery. Thank you for stopping by. Don't die in your sleep. That tends to leave you being dead the next day. Sable? He's off the record. Sag. Huh? I have a question to some consultants. Yes, there is a special charm that you get for being a consultant. This charm right here on the hook, this crow, that is what you get for being a consultant. I want that crow. Just gotta become a consultant, man. Lore accurate build. Bro was being sneaky with it. When that went public on Twitter, people only wanted to be consultant for that charm. But that was so fucking funny. Bro, people actually got very upset at me for that announcement, I'm not gonna lie. I had a glyph. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait for the archives to be gone. Be a consultant sounds nice, but I cannot imagine how many people you could anger with that. All of a sudden I want to become a consultant, I can't tell why. You get a pigeon on your hook. You guys not like pigeons? Oh, I guess you guys really do like pigeons. That's a wacky looking pigeon you got there. Pigeon covered in tar. I think, I mean, okay, here's my thing. I call every bird a pigeon. Like, the word bird does not exist in my dictionary. It's just pigeon. And it works. You can pass off anything as a pigeon. What's the difference between consultant and fog whisperer? Fog whisperers are more like community ambassadors and like content creators and such. Hence actually has a whole video on the difference. But the TLDR is that fog whisperers are community figures who promote community events and such, and consultants are people who test upcoming content and give opinions on changes within the game. They are two completely different things. Nobody watched it, like, unironically. Oh, God. Even the people in the comments didn't understand it. That's kind of sad, honestly. So your name has more weight for the devs when it's about changing things in the game than Fog Whisperers? I mean, I don't think... I obviously, I'm not a Fog Whisperer. I don't have anything to do with the Fog Whisperer program. But as far as I'm aware, there is nothing that makes Fog Whisperers have more priority than the average player. When it comes to... like, giving opinions. This is honestly more like Mandy's area to answer, because I have no idea with anything about the Fog Whisper program. I straight up not a Fog Whisperer, I have nothing to do with them. They're a completely different area than me. Mandy probably has you covered on questions like that. It's Sunday though? Yeah, it is Sunday. I'm a frog whisperer, you can ask me too. Frogger's moment, I'm afraid. Don't ask me what that means. To be fair, Hens would main Lucio in Overwatch. He is a frog like that. There's a good article from Behavior on what Fog Whispers are. I'm gonna enjoy it again. Time's up. Enjoy the game, Spider-Man chat. Thank you for stopping by, Noir. Thanks for the big raid, buddy. Have a fantastic day / night. It's actually night where you are. You're one of those Germans. Also, this game is giving you Garden of Joy today. We're having a joyful day. What can I say? Oh, okay. Okay. Report me right now. There's a glyph there. Oh, I got stuck on the fucking chair. Okay. Dude, what is this tile? Hello? Why is there like a random long-ass wall there? Fuck. That was a good try. Where'd I down, Steve? Over here. Surely no one else is here, right? Yeah. Okay, so far I'm playing this game high-key horribly. But it's also Garden of Joy, so we have that excuse. Oh my god. I actually need to be 5 though. Is the range out on the new apron? I mean, the rage auto is really good. It's a Leon here. Oh, that's such lucky timing. That was kind of greedy from him. Chat, I think we might be cooked. That still hits. That would definitely cooked. That would have been the free down if I'd gotten that, but... Eh. This was such like a disgusting setup. He does greed it too much though. That doesn't hit, are you serious? What do you mean? She's hugging it. Problem is that far gen is probably like that. There's no way I can contest the far gen here. Progress on it is solid. I do not have forever for that one. Oh god, this one also. Okay. Yo, what's up, Rye? How's it hanging, big man? Damn. Come on. Okay. They still have so many pallets though. That puts me into a bite animation. Nah, it's over. I needed to catch that guy off. This guy did just lead me to the reset though. I know she knows that I know she has dead hard. Kidnap. Leon's going for the save over here. No way. Is this guy just gonna take the out? If he does, I'm cool with that. Okay, okay, that's fine. A 3k is still a win in my book. And if that means I get to maintain my streak of not losing on Kaneki, I will take it. But then Rebecca needs to knock that hatch. She abandoned. We got it. We win those! We win those! Jesus Christ. Kaneki streak still going strong. That was close, bro. That was really close. Where's the odds Darv on stream streak count? I haven't been keeping track of it. It's just that I know I haven't lost since he released. So I'm just trying to maintain that for as long as possible. Not gonna lie, it's kind of the Leon who threw by leading me to the reset. Kaneki is like a really, really strong slugger in late game. Leading me to the whole team of injured people is what got us that. Alright chat, we're gonna make this game the last game of the day. Because I'm getting kind of hungry. I want to go grab a snack. Let us try to make it a good one. I have 400k blood points from that game. That was kind of crazy. So I'm not gonna lie, I've never gone for a P100 before. But I'm just sitting here, just leveling up Kaneki, and it's like, I don't want to stop, you know? Kaneki is the killer of all time. I should really be making sure I'm going for coffee though. There's coffee showing up on my webs and I'm not clicking to them, and I should get into the habit of clicking to them. Because I forget coffee is not a brown anymore. As soon as you feel 100 Kaneki, they will hotfix 3-second fatigue. Don't do this to me, Ryan. Don't say that. Don't do this to me. You can't just say things like that. I might cry. How could they? Do I order pizza or do I make a sandwich? Pizza is pretty based, and it's Sunday, you know? It's the last Sunday of the month. That's a pizza day. Make a sandwich and put it in the pizza. JK, just go for pizza. Pizza is the fairly obvious choice. Although Hens is German, and don't Germans really like bread? I think I go for sandwich. Is this song even in my playlist? Hold up. It is, okay. I thought my playlist was gaslighting me, but I guess Katie just added this and I never seen it. I'm the schizo, my bad. They should make a FNAF pizzeria in real life. I would totally order pizza from Freddy's. I'm sure they have this in Japan. Japan, huh? Maybe I need to move to Japan and live there forever. There's a DVD cafe in Japan. There's 100% a FNAF one. You're kind of convincing me. I really need to go to Japan. Bro, yeah, but bro is about to go to Japan just so he can play DVD there and make videos on Japan's DVD culture. Like, that's what he's gonna do. He's about to go to Japan just to make videos there and be like, hey guys, this is how you play DVD in Japan. Instead of, like, actually enjoying the fact that Japan is one of the greatest countries in the world. Yeah, I know, bro. I saw it. You don't have to send him out. He did that right in my face. Oh, come on. Okay, I could have done that a bit better. What in the fuck are you doing? What in the fuck are you doing? The Ash is 100% Canadian? Room with the guy who put Chucky at D tier. Doesn't most of Japan put Chucky in D tier? Actually, I just hate playing on stub turnips and getting a proper setup. I mean... Scuff setups are not the worst. I guess when you're as picky as you are, maybe. That was a pretty clean slingshot, no? Okay. If he just insta-healed that, and then did that, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, by the way. He could have just straight up vaulted back. Can you give me rage? Thank you. I need half a meter mousepad space, 3 monitors with 144 Hz on the main one. I did not mean to do that, whoops. Hans, have you ever just had a single monitor in your life? Has there been any point in your life where you played with just one monitor? Yeah. It sucks, I know, it's terrible. I used to have 3, now I have 2. Honestly, 2 is like, fine. Streaming on 1 is over. I used to stream on 1. I streamed GD on 1. He went on the other one, didn't he? Or am I just... Wait, am I that's not even the guy, it's the Ash. Or is it the Ash? No, it was Vittorio. Can you give me rage here? Fuck. I streamed GD on 1 monitor, and what I used to do is I would play the game in windowed mode, and I would set my desktop background to like an overlay, and I had chat as like a pop-out window overlaid next to the game because I would play the game in windowed mode. So the setup was the game taking up like the top right of the screen, chat taking up the left half of the screen, and then my desktop background was taking up the bottom right, where like there was not enough space. That was the setup of all time. And actually, I also had Notepad open somewhere because I used to. What the fuck? I used to stream with no mic, so I would have Notepad open so I could type my thoughts out. What the fuck? Why would you start healing? I had no idea where you were. Notepad is a pretty good substitute for a microphone. What is this guy cooking? Hey, honestly, I kind of like just fucked it because I did not expect this guy to just play like a freak. Yo, why is the ping doing what it's doing? I love pain raising a gen right next to me. Best feeling ever. You know what the worst feeling ever is? Pain raising next to a gen that's like 90 and seeing that not be the pain res gen. Because now you just know that there's another gen that has even more progress than that, and there's no feeling that's been cooked. That was an insane fastball. Bro, I didn't even notice. Can I just get my rage off you without eating you? Okay. Thank you. You're very wholesome for that one. Okay, that was worth a try though. Imagine if you could hit that. It would have been a great learning experience for everybody involved. No, I did not want to hit him, I wanted to hit the thing. Can we just remove the ultimate entirely? Do you guys think we would have problems if the ultimate got removed entirely? Where is this guy going? This Jane has to be MOM, by the way. Like, this guy's 100% MOM. Ready? Boom. There's MOM. Oh, I was too close to the pallet. That would've been sick. I swear this killer has no right to have it. A controller only. Honestly, do you even need auto-aim for controller when it's hit scan? Does hit scan really need auto-aim even for controller? Where am I getting blinded from? Honestly, chat, that is the #1 most important thing to know with this killer. Look away from windows when you dash at them so you don't vault them. That is the most consistent way to body block. Otherwise, you can just slide into the window and vault it instantly, and then you look like an idiot. Those window blocks are juicy. This killer has like a really strong ability to window block. Hatch is main. I don't know, where does this offering spawn hatch? I would think it's right here in the middle, but... Okay, spawns it behind me. Low-key down, just let this guy go. This game was kind of a fuckfest. Yeah, window blocking is really satisfying with this killer, and honestly, if the auto-aim didn't exist, you would be able to do it so consistently. Without the auto-aim, you'd be able to block pallets too, like so yeah, actually keep the hatch. You'd be able to do it so consistently without the auto-aim, which is, I guess, kind of a concern with making the, That is the fattest report I will ever give. Who? Don't say GG. This guy. Claudette was in a locker the entire game. Refusing to play. Yeah. This is why escape archives are just terrible. Like, the guy's sole survivor with a key, he's sitting in a locker roll game. He gets 7k from escaping the hatch and he still has this many points. Like, unfortunately you can't report for that, but like, man. Low-key you wish you could, you know? Like, actually, this is why the real bad guy is the archives. When the archives are just escape a game, is like, it's low-key, come on, man. Bro, I swear, this is my Pandem's theorem, TM. The way they call me Pythagoras, the way I think this. If they made, like, an archive where every single challenge was, like, save 3 people, complete 4 gens, escape the game, etc., the amount of people who would lock the fuck in and become giga juicers would actually skyrocket. I swear. They need to just make it so that the archives are the most demanding shit ever. I can make it so that the hatch won't count. That would actually be kind of interesting, but then people will just play Soul Survivor and go for gates anyways. Or if they made challenges like escape with 3+ people. Like, oh my god though, the amount of juicers you would create just by people forcing themselves to lock in and get good at the game so they can actually complete these challenges instead of cleanse 15 totems. The quality of solo queue would go up so much, I swear. But yeah, making the hatch not count would be a good start. Well, the thing is, you can't even blame that Claudette, right? Because at the end of the day, she just had a challenge to escape, and it's like she wants to grind the challenges out as fast as possible when there's, what, 8 days left. Like, you can't blame her for it, but like, man, the rest of the fucking team absolutely hates her. That Victoria just stood up said, "Don't say GG." And then, like, she has 15k points after her hatch escape. Everyone hates her. But, like, man, can you even blame her when that's just what the game is telling her to do? I don't know. Anyways, chat, that's it from me. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Special thanks to Noir for the juicer raid earlier. Hope you all had a great time. I'll be back next week, as usual. And until then, everybody, stay safe, and goodbye.